It is time for an insulin pump site change, and you know what? I don't think an insulin pump on its own gets the credit that it deserves because ever since I stopped using the hybrid closed loop for the past month, I have had to just manually control my diabetes while still using an insulin pump, but alongside a Libre 2 Plus sensor instead. And while I don't get the luxury of it increasing or decreasing my insulin automatically, I am still able to actually do that myself manually, albeit to a lesser accurate degree, I guess. But I can have different basal rates set at different times of the day. Like last night my sugars were high, so I decided just to increase my basal rate for 200% for 2 hours. Well, that's kind of random. It actually worked for me, so. And ever since I kind of dialed into my basal rate settings to make sure that they worked for me, the past 7 days, my Libre is telling me I have been 0% low, which is incredible, literally amazing. And I'm achieving that through just having my insulin doses through my pump. I don't know why I was never able to get that using Control IQ. Maybe I should have dialed my settings a bit more when I used that. But however, I must admit that Control IQ hybrid closed loop definitely made night times a lot easier, because whenever I had hybrid closed loop, I was guaranteed to wake up at 6.1 every single morning, no matter what went on in the night. Even if I went high in the night, Control IQ would have brought me back into range, and I do miss that, especially last night when I woke up and they were high and I hadn't heard any alarms or whatever. So there's definitely pros and cons, but equally, even then when I woke up last night and all I had to do was put in a correction and increase my basal rate, it was fine. I woke up at 7.1. However, I do think my average blood sugar is higher than it was on the closed loop, but I think that's just all part of it. It is definitely not the end of the world, and becoming in tune with my body can only be a good thing. Time to put on my belly. Fudge. Don't know what I've done. Anyway. Almost forgot to remove the old one.